Eric, it's good to see you. So you didn't have any investments in FTX or anything affiliated, correct? But you do have some crypto investments. Does it make you think twice about them?
But hi, Sarah. We have crypto investments, but they're on the infrastructure. We never invested in exchanges or coins or or protocols. What's happening this week is very serious because it has the potential of contamination pretty much throughout the ecosystem. The total value of crypto assets just this week fell by about $150 billion. The entire crypto world now is worth less than $1 trillion when it was worth $3 trillion at the end of 2021. And so there are serious questions. And really, the main question is, can the trading market in crypto survive without regulation?
What is your take on that?
My take is that the industry should have gone through a serious self-regulatory process, and that there's really no choice if the industry is to thrive to accept being regulated, because that's the only way you're going to bring trust back into the system.
I think the ripple effect on the venture capital world is also interesting here, Eric. Obviously, Sequoia has been front and center, marking their investment in FTX to zero, and some revelations, a paper seen by the Financial Times showing that it looked like there was a lot of self-dealing here. Sequoia investing in FTX, using client funds then through its other firm, Alameda, to invest in Sequoia. Like, what do you think is the impact here on the venture world?
Well, look, first of all, Sequoia is definitely a top-tier investor, and I think the fund that they invested in already has more than return capital, so that's not the issue. The issue really has to do with due diligence, and in this particular case, there were a lot of other investors, SoftBank being others, and some big pension funds, etc. But it doesn't seem like anybody took responsibility. It's what we call a party round, where everybody comes in, makes their investment, but there's no lead investor. I don't believe that the investors had a seat on the board of directors. So there were some regulatory and compliance issues that the investors should have known better.
Is there any opportunity here for you in the middle of this crisis of confidence in crypto and the ecosystem?
Well, we're very big believers in the blockchain, and we're big believers that the blockchain will solve problems other than in the financial markets, and we are continuing to look at opportunities to invest there. Other than that, we do a lot of investments. Most of our investments have nothing to do with crypto, and that there's the world is full of opportunities at the moment.
I'm also curious, Eric, what you make of the Twitter latest, because I know you're watching this carefully. Don't think there's any investment there, but what's your feeling so far on what Musk is doing and where he is taking this company?
Look, I've seen a lot of chaos in my career, but I don't think I've ever seen chaos on this scale. It's hard to fathom. In a matter of 2 weeks, half the employees were fired. Some of them were fired by mistake and rehired. The great majority of the senior management is out. A lot of the advertisers are pausing their investments on the platform. They just launched this verification program, which is very similar to the one before. That was meant to really identify people that you could trust. Now everybody can pay into that. So Twitter is a very valuable platform. It's used I use it for professional reasons. It's really hard to understand where all of this is going to end.